Mecum auction, and I figured I'd show you guys some of the cool stuff that I found here. And yeah, so let's take a walk around and check some neat builds out and just some cool cars. V12 patent tank engine. On a Peterbilt frame. So this is a very neat project here. Many of you know the Pontiac Fiero, but do you know the V8 Pontiac Fiero? There we go there. 4.6 liter. So oh no, it's a North Star. I was gonna say that it would be a Ford motor, but even worse. Really cool. Really cool. Got what, Webers on there or something? Very neat. I like that. Here's another strange one. The Zimmer, built on a Mustang chassis. I thought at first it was Monte Carlo, but yeah, very, very interesting build here. These were actually, I guess, sort of mass produced. They built a good bit of them, but you can see why they didn't build a lot of them. Pretty ugly automobile, but cool nonetheless. The RX-8 was a pretty cool looking car in my opinion. I really like the suicide doors. I'm going to open that way, and then you can grab it, which is pretty cool. The styling is great. You can see the little Dorito accents all over the place because it is a rotary car, but you were hard-pressed to get 60,000 miles out of these things before they turned into Dorito dust. So, no good. 48 Chevy pickup with a 455 in the bed. Pretty neat. I love all the custom metalwork. It's so beyond me. I couldn't get that straight line there. These are neat. I've seen these done a few times on the custom shows, and they use like a V shaft or whatever from a boat and put it in the rear end, and transaxle and stuff. Very cool. And you get a frunk. You got a 62 Corvair rampside truck, and I love these things. You got the cab over style, but that's because it's a rear engine truck. Got the 4 on the floor. Crank windows, obviously. So the motor is actually under the panel, and it looks like that's screwed shut, so we're not going to check that out. But the cool part of this truck is not only do you have the tailgate in the back, you have the ramp side. So you got a tailgate on the side here that, say if you do you know, lawn mowing, you could put your lawnmower up in there. A big use of this truck was the power companies back in the 60s would use this to roll the big spools of wire up this little ramp in here. It fit perfectly, and they could run it all instead of having to pick it up into the back of their big Chevy pickup. You just roll it right on in. Saved them a lot of time and effort. A beautiful Pontiac Fiero. I know these cars get a lot of hate, but I really like how they look. They were a really neat looking car, and I think if Chevy brought them back, there could be a lot of potential there. This one only has 14,000 miles, 88 with the V6, no Iron Duke. This is much nicer than the other one, but that's just because it's all original. I do prefer the later model with the glass back. I don't like the notch back look. Has the smoke tail lights. Very nice looking car, but not very reliable. Also, now that I'm right next to it, There's another really unreliable car. You got some nice cars here, you got some doozies. Here's a doozy. I like it, but it's a doozy. We got the custom cruiser with the 2.5% tint in the back. It's a 91 with 226,000 miles. And the bid goes on at $1,500. No one's making an offer. Might just have to take this home. Very cool here. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks like this is about the same spec you would have for Senators and such. This was built for the Baltimore Ravens. 50,000 miles on it. I would assume that this back is at least bulletproof glass. You would need that in Baltimore. Yeah, it's pretty thick stuff. I don't know, but it is very cool in there. Got the little limo action going on with the little TV. Very, very nice. So if you watch, I'm a big Jay Leno guy. You can watch on Jay Leno's channel. They have the president. Well, they can't do the president one. They do the senators and what have you in the government. They have these equipped, and you can see how neat they're all done up. Very beefy. They have like metal plates underneath to keep them from running over mines and stuff. Very, very cool. Too expensive for me though. 35 grand. I don't live in Baltimore. Oh, a very cool boat here too. The Lake and Sea. Let's see what's up with this thing. 59. 30 bill. It's crazy how much they took from 50s cars. I mean, you're putting taillights on a boat. It's great. Super cool here. Love this thing. Windshield was so neat back then too. It's a modern one, but definitely neat. This is a GT. Just a regular Mustang GT, but it was a Hertz rental car. And it was signed by Carroll Shelby, my bad. And then you got another really cool one over here. This is, in my opinion, the better looking Fox body. It is a Mercury Capri that is very clean. Beautiful car. And they still kept the T-tops. I think these cars looked a lot better than the Fox bodies. But I also believe that the Mercury Cougar looks 50 times better than the Mustang. So, I don't know. Am I alone on that belief? You guys discuss in the comments. Along with the goofy stuff, there's some very nice cars. Here is what I'd like to make my car right here. It's just the Bel Air version of mine with the post. It does have the 283, I believe. Yes, 283 V8, 67,000 miles. About the same amount of miles on mine. I want that chrome skirt on the bottom, and I'd really like to have this chrome insert. If anyone could help me track that stuff down. I'm not so sure this is actually a Bel Air though. This is Bel Air, that is Bel Air. But a Bel Air should have chrome here that goes up and over along with the front. A Bel Air should have chrome that goes up into here, and this does not have that, meaning that it's a 210. I'm just looking at that with you guys now. So this is the same as my car. It is just a V8 and a little dolled up. Does it have it's an automatic as well. So yeah, pretty cool. Very close to mine. I'll tell you, as a Chevy guy, this still might be my favorite car here. A beautiful 70 Mach 1 fastback. 50,000 miles, the 408. It's bored out from a 351. It's a pretty big bore. Gorgeous car. I love the blue. I think it's called, I don't know if they still called it Grabber Blue at this point, but just amazing. I like the blown out wheels too. Usually I don't like big wheels on classic cars, but they made it look like the factory ones. So I'm all right with it. This is my favorite generation of Mustang. Very short-lived, but these hips are just gorgeous. I'd take one. And being from Pittsburgh, we are very proud of our Yanka Chevrolet. Couldn't leave without doing a little on this one. Very nice 427, 450 horse. Beautiful car. 69. Oof. He is sweet. Look at all these cars. It's a really big tent here. Let's go inside and check out the auction block.
At 80,000, anybody give 80, 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 anybody give 80,000, anybody give 80. At 80,000, anybody give 80, anybody give 80.
Here we have a 55 Pontiac Star Chief. Surprised it didn't sell for 8,000. I think it's 40,000 miles. Really nice, all original. Beautiful car. But that's about it. I just wanted to do a short video walking around showing you guys some stuff, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.